Rachel.
Yeah, so we're live. Let's just wait. We'll wait
Yeah.
to see anybody joins. Hi, Steve World. How you doing? Hi, Rachel.
Where's your doggy? He's sleeping.
Yeah.
He's old as Methuselah. He ate, now he's sleeping.
Anybody watching? Anybody watching football? If so, who are you watching at? I've interrupted the watching the Cowboy game for the live stream.
Even though we live in Patriots country.
Yeah, but they're on at 8. They're on at 8:30,
right, yeah,
so we'll be watching at 8:30. Got to watch
Mm-hmm.
the ring ceremony tonight, the Super Bowl rings.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, kids. I don't know. Ronnie's where he always is in the bathroom.
Probably.
And Madison's doing her work for college.
Yeah.
Hey, Trixie.
How's it going? Happy football, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cowboys are winning 21-7. It's halftime. They're getting ready to go to the third quarter.
I think Steve World, I think he's a Colts fan, I think. I'm not sure. I'm not 100%. I thought that. I'm not sure.
I don't know what everybody is.
Yeah.
I think most people from the New England area probably are New England Patriot fans. So probably getting ready for the big game tonight.
Yeah. Yep. Getting ready. Get their Patriot gear on.
Yeah. So you had something you wanted to do today, right?
Yeah, I just wanted to show some other stuff we got on. We're not going to do vlogs on everything merch we got because we got a lot of stuff. Some stuff that it's just stuff. So let me start with anything what I got. All right, first of all, we went to the Vera Bradley outlet. Not outlet, it's regular store.
Yep, so the Vera Bradley store, that's down in Disney Springs. So, they have lots of different stores there. But one thing and we have Vera Bradley stores up here in Massachusetts.
Yeah.
But but there's one thing that you can get that you can't get.
It's the
there.
Don't mind my unicorn thing, but it's has Mickey on it, Mickey and Minnie.
Right.
I've always wanted one of these for years and years. I have a regular Vera backpack, but I always thought these were too expensive. But he said I could get it, so I got it.
Yeah, and I don't even think you can get these online, right?
I'm not sure. I think it's only in that store down there, and I think I saw them at Glen Floridian too. But I don't know how much it was. It was
about $120.
So we had the receipt somewhere. 100.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah.
So what else did you want to show?
And I show what else we got at that Vera Bradley store.
Don't mind, we're still kind of unpacking things because we're still trying to get together with videos and everything like that.
And school started, work started. It's just like,
Yeah, a lot of you guys know that if you have kids, first week or so go back to school.
If you can see. It's super duper soft. My daughter got the same one. They had a different one with a floral pattern, but I like the castle. Now this.
Yeah, Rachel, that was $50.
This one.
Yes. And unfortunately, all this stuff that whenever you buy anything,
No, 65, dear.
65. So anytime you buy any of the, show it. So anytime you buy this stuff from like Coach and Times has this stuff, right? You told me.
Yeah.
Or Vera Bradley because they're designer stores.
Yeah, you don't get your discount there.
And you end up paying a lot for.
Yeah, I like the outlet stuff. I only buy like Coach and Vera Bradley at the outlets, but Disney, they don't have Disney at the outlets, so that's why there's so much. Because we have Vera Bradley blankets, and they were like $17 at the outlets.
Yeah.
And they're super duper soft. And that's why I wanted to show it so I can use it because it's been in the bag. What else we got? We got 2 of those. One's for my daughter so she can have her blanket. What else? I got the stuff we got at Top Golf.
So we're gonna have a video soon about this, but we did go to Top Golf, which is, if you don't know, it's a driving range. And what I like about it is it's got 3 levels. And the idea is you hit the ball off the tee, and they get targets all throughout the field. So that the idea is you get certain points depending upon how close you get to the target, and I think distance as well plays a role. And it's also a place where you can get lunch. I would say the food's on par with. It's similar to Hard Rock.
Yeah,
it's
similar. Yeah,
like Chili's, right? Burgers and salads and stuff like that. And it's really good. I was very surprised at how good the food is. But some of their merchandise is pretty nice.
Yeah, this is Under Armour. What's it? Oh,
Top
Orlando Top Golf. I'm like, what is OL?
This is a lady.
Yeah, this
lady
was only
shirt.
$25, which wasn't bad for an Under Armour shirt.
And then
I think we got another one.
Yeah, that's okay.
Oh, you guys got the same.
Yeah, so for the men, again, it's because it's Under Armour. But thought it was kind of cool with having the Orlando there with the cross golf clubs.
And they got this for the bottom.
For the bottom.
I don't know where the pink one is. I had a pink one too. It's just like a sock that goes over your water bottle, so it doesn't sweat. I thought that was pretty cool.
It probably tries to keep it as cold as it possibly can.
And then it's not slippery. I have a pink one too, but I don't know where it is. And I forgot to show this backpack is from Vera Bradley as well. It's a little satchel backpack for my daughter. It got this one.
And those were a little cheaper, right?
Yeah, it says $60. Hello.
Yeah, so looks like Donald and Daisy is on this.
Yeah.
This design. Oh, and you got Minnie on the back.
Oh yeah. And I think she's going to use this when we go to the parks too, as well. What else? I don't know. Did you want to show the basketball stuff?
We can do that at a later time.
Okay, so I don't know what else.
Let me see.
With this.
No. I don't know how many people have gone to the NBA experience that opened up at Disney Springs, but the one cool thing that I really liked that got for my son was this basketball, but you can actually spin it around.
Because it has a hole for your finger.
So yeah, there's a hole for my finger under here. But I mean, he thought it was the greatest thing. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to do this without that.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
What about, should I show my ears, or are we doing that in a different
No,
day?
you can do that later.
All right. Then there's something else.
Yep. All right.
All right. What do you want to just talk about?
Yeah, go ahead. You talk about other stuff.
Like what? That's why I was going to show all this stuff.
So we're about 100. So we're going down Christmas week. So that's currently our next scheduled trip.
Yep.
And I think that right now is I'm going to say the collector, even though there's 3s in there. How's it going? Anybody else new in the chat join?
It's $60 for the satchel one, Rachel.
Yeah. So we have about 100 days to our next trip. So we're going down to Disney World starting Christmas week. I think we're checking in the 20th or something like that. I can't quite remember.
I think so.
Going to be there for 2 weeks. Staying we're staying at Pop, so we're paying out of pocket for this upcoming trip.
Yeah.
So in about a month or so, we'll be able to get ready to do fast passes, which should be exciting. So we're trying to.
Yeah, we already did diner reservations.
Yeah, still kind of tweaking those as well.
Yeah.
But the next milestone for us for trip planning, since we're DVC members, is trying to plan our trip for next year.
Yeah.
Because you can book your home resort 11 months out, and I think it's 7 months for non-home resorts. Yeah. So based on our experience last year, you really want to get that home resort as soon as you can. And then if you want to stay somewhere else, change it after, but at least have some place to stay.
Right.
So right now we're kind of toying with the idea. This last trip we did 7 days at Universal, 10 at Disney, which is kind of too long. I think we want to cut that down to just being max 14 days. How many days would you stay at Disney property? I'm thinking 10 days is probably still a good number. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure what you think.
Yeah.
But seeing that we've already stayed at Wilderness Lodge, I'd like to try to find don't know if anybody has recommendations on where to stay.
Yeah, I know. I think we were looking into maybe Boardwalk or Grand Floridian because we haven't stayed there.
Yeah, I like Boardwalk just because you have the ability to. It's close enough to walk to Epcot,
Right.
which I kind of like. I guess you could also walk to Hollywood Studios, although that is a further walk.
Yeah, but I think it was like 20-30 minute walk. Yeah.
But you could always hop on the gondolas from Epcot.
Right.
Right.
Right. And there's also the friendship boats too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I kind of wanted to stay at Grand Floridian. I've always liked staying at the monorail resorts just because it's a little easier to Magic Kingdom. And Grand Floridian's the last one that we need to. Hey, Shep, how you doing? Go Patriots! You ready for? I mean, I'm a Cowboy fan, but I like the Patriots as well. So I'm sure you're getting ready to watch the game for 8:30. But we've already stayed at the Polynesian. We've stayed at Bay Lake.
And I love the Polynesian, but this is.
And we stayed at Wilderness Lodge.
It was a while ago. It was before they had those bungalows.
Yeah.
So it was a while ago.
But so that's why I've always wanted to stay at Grand Floridian.
Yeah, and now that they're building that walkway to the Magic Kingdom, even better. You know, because you don't have to deal with the monorail or the boat. You can walk.
Should we tell people the experiment we did?
Huh?
So.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. But.
So we know. Hopefully, everyone knows that they're building that walkway from Magic Kingdom to Grand Floridian, and I'm anticipating that to be about a mile long. And we're walking. We could probably do that in 20 minutes or less.
Yeah.
Based on right.
Right. Yeah.
So while we were down there, we did an experiment. How long was it possible, and how long would it take to walk from the Grand Floridian to the Polynesian? Because the reason why I thought of this is because if I can get to the Polynesian, I know there's a crosswalk that takes you to the cast member parking lot. And you can cut through the cast member parking lot to get to the main parking lot.
You got to cut through the parking lot and walk through the parking
lot. And that's if
parking on that side.
And that's the hero side I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And especially if you're all the way on the other far end near the exit. The good news is it wasn't too hard to find. There is a path. There's if you follow the beach from the Grand Floridian, there is an actual walking path to the Polynesian.
Yep.
And that took us what?
It was very short.
15 minutes approximately.
Not even. Because we walked the wrong way first, and I was like, "This is not it," and then we went back.
So there is a path. Yeah. So we walk fast.
Yeah, he walks fast, and we run to catch up.
So that was actually a 15-minute. I would say it was approximately a 15-minute walk to get to the lobby of the Polynesian, and then I think it was another 15 minutes after that to go get through the cast member parking lot. And then into our car, right? 10-15 minutes.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of thinking on those busy nights, especially like during Christmas week.
Yeah, because sometimes you have to wait 3 hours for the boat ferry. Like, nope.
I'm thinking, depending upon the walking speed, that we may be able to do that in 40 minutes or less. I'm thinking that I may be able to get that done in 30 minutes.
Yeah. Well, we walk every day, so the kids don't, but
and we're averaging about 16 minutes a mile, maybe less.
Yeah.
So
journeys.
Yeah. So what do you guys think? Would any of you want to walk from the Magic Kingdom all the way back to the Ticket and Transportation Center? Do you even think that's a good idea? I don't know about that, Rachel.
You should shout out.
Yeah. So getting back to my question. So would you guys at the end of a long night be willing to do a walk like that versus waiting an hour for the monorail or an hour for the ferry boat?
The Wacky Weimer says it's a good idea. Mac Journeys. Yep.
All right, so we're not the only wacky ones. I just know as long as my body's moving, I can deal with it. Just waiting in the long lines and just standing there.
Yeah.
I feel like I have to just.
Yeah.
I have to
be moving.
Moving, like.
Yeah. because I'll have a full out blown out panic attack. Like the Galaxy Edge the first day, no, like the crowds. I was watching Shep's videos. Like no way, I couldn't do it. I would in the heat. I would just.
Well, that was like Christmas Eve.
Yeah, it was like Christmas. You couldn't even.
New Year's
move.
Eve. New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve. It's like there's no even a walkway. It's like I don't even want to go.
Yeah. So, and the only reason I'm asking, I wanted to do this experiment because when we were down there a few weeks back,
yeah,
I could see they are working.
Yeah,
they're actively working on it. They got the bridge already there.
Yeah.
Right. It's a metal bridge, so it's already built out. So they're just probably laying down the foundation. So I'm thinking it's going to be open in time when we're down there in December.
Yeah, I think.
Because I don't think there's much to it. They've already.
No.
So I think we're gonna give it a go and do that. Try that walk. Hi, Lauren Travels. How you doing? I mean.
Yeah. I mean, like Shep said, he likes to be on the move. I like to be on the move. Even in lines, like if you're dead sitting there, you feel like it's forever. But if you're moving, it feels like you're getting somewhere.
That's kind of why I liked the Millennium Falcon ride.
Yeah, because you get moving. Because there's no fast pass to stop you.
Yes.
But did they do it stop you for the single rider, right? I think I watched someone's video. They were stopping for a single rider, I think.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but at least I know I'm continually moving. I'm not just staying in one spot and not knowing, taking 3 steps every 5-10 minutes.
Yeah.
Because that kind of stuff just drives me batty.
Yeah. It's really good. They're forever.
Welcome, Addie Family Adventures. How you guys doing? I hear clapping in the background. I'm wondering, Cowboys must have done something good.
That's where Ronnie is. He's watching the football game. He's a sports nut.
Yeah, so it's kind of hard. Do I want to be part of the live stream or do I want to watch football since football season's here?
Well, maybe we could get a little TV and put it over here and you can watch football. That is just
Yeah, right. We are in transition. We have a lot of empty shelves. My wife started populating it, and she
didn't like the way I did it. So
it was done a little prematurely.
Well, I was trying to fix things.
Really, that wall right there, I don't want to talk about that wall until after Tuesday, because you weren't just because you're giving away a video that we're posting Tuesday.
Please do step away. Don't look.
But if you want to show a quick to get you guys excited for a video we're dropping Tuesday, man, bring one of those
what
things right there.
This?
Yes.
This one?
It doesn't matter. So we got a video coming that we're dropping about the Haunted Mansion 50th anniversary merch. And we actually got a little bit of stuff there. And we saw these things. So this is the Hatbox Ghost. And they're really hard plastic.
Yeah, I don't think it's glass.
No. At first I thought in the store when I first saw them.
Yeah.
I think these are like $50 a piece. But you also have the cover of the jar that says Haunted Mansion with a nice cool design. But when you
be sure to bring your death certificate.
I mean, I just saw that and just was like, wow, these are cool.
Family, friends, next.
Mac, I feel your pain because I come back and I
from the mansion.
Mac,
Please travel from near and far. All invited to reside.
Yeah, if we had enough room, I know he would have bought all. How many there were?
There was 12 different ones of these.
12 ones, something.
And Mac, I feel your pain because I've come back and we're Disney nerds, but I'm also a Star Wars nerd, especially my son and I. Yeah. And what happened is we started out, and because we drive, there's no limit to what we can bring back unless we want to ship. And it was already getting way full, and then it just went overboard at Star Wars Galaxy Edge because I just can't help myself.
I think it's Leota. It's Ray Yoda's.
Yeah, I think that would sound.
Yeah, it's Madame Leota. Madame
Yeah.
Leota. Yeah. It's the one, the lady in the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's other stuff there, but I'd rather kind of tease
Yeah, I'll block them.
the video. No, it's all right.
Well, they can't really see it from afar.
And these people probably don't, because they don't know us. Right? We've only been doing this.
Yeah.
But I do collect things. So if we
There's
have
lots of things.
so there's like a room in our basement, and I probably still am a big sports card collector. You can take this room; it's probably about the same size as this room, maybe a little bigger.
Yeah.
Right, and it's wall-to-wall shelves of just baseball cards. I probably have over 100,000 baseball, football, basketball cards.
Don't forget the NASCAR cars and
Star Wars
figures. What else do you got? He collects everything.
Yeah.
I did collect Precious Moments. Nobody cares about those. Those got shoved.
No. So it's kind of hard that whenever something comes out and it's based on the set,
yeah,
my mind normally goes, I gotta go through and get everything to complete the set.
Well, like now, like Target was supposed to have Haunted Mansion merchandise. I saw it on Dole Whip Dab's video, and so we went there last night. They had nothing. We went there this morning.
No.
Nothing.
We went there Thursday night.
Yeah.
We went there Saturday night. At least I got McDonald's out of it, taking you there last night.
Yeah.
And we went early this morning for when they opened. Lauren Charles, yeah, we will miss the meetup that folks are having in January, because we're checking out on January 4th, because you and Ronnie have to go back to school.
Well, I'm already missing 2 days.
Yeah, she's back in middle school.
Yeah. I'm the cook at the middle school.
No, they're going to get that degree.
Yeah. I fit right in. I'm about their level.
Hello, Nick's Picks. Nice to see you. So I am friends with Gary Carter's daughter. I heard he had one of the. Oh, that part I didn't know. I will tell you, I do have a Gary Carter signed card, and it has pieces of his jersey embedded into the card. Really nice. I think it was only numbered to 10 or 25 in existence. And I remember growing up. I mean, I'm a Yankee fan. Shut, you didn't hear that. But I'm a Yankee fan, but I loved watching Gary Carter play when he played for the Mets in the Expos.
Okay. I was like, who's Gary Carter?
he was a catcher. I know he started out with the Montreal Expos and then he went on to the Mets. Shep, you didn't hear that? I mean, as you can see, this is my number one football team, although I do root for the Patriots as well.
How many Forkies do we own? Well, we have a couple Pops. We have a bigger Forky and that stuffed Forky. And then we did go to the Disney outlet and get a Forky ornament. Because I did go to the Hallmark store and they were already gone. So, because they came out in July. It's like Christmas in July.
So I don't pronounce things right. So live in Lambeau?
Yeah. We're from Boston. We say everything wrong.
Hey, thanks for joining. Yeah, I think you had the video where I saw you had a bunch of signed football cards. And I know I said I was going to create one of all my sports guide collection. And I want to do that. I think I've already picked out a bunch. I mean, I have a stack like this of just things that I thought would be interesting to people. It's just a matter of trying to find time to do all this. But yeah, just staying on the baseball cards subject. Like,
I wish if I could sell all those, maybe I could get a new kitchen. Yeah, it's too much money spent at Disney to get a new kitchen.
I will just say, and Live in Lambeau I think would agree with me. Money you spend on Disney collectibles is nothing compared to what you could spend on sports collectibles. Am I right?
Yeah.
I mean, some of the baseball card boxes I was buying was at least a couple hundred a piece.
Yeah.
So, hey, Disabled Disney, how you doing? I want to let's give them a shout out.
Yep.
Right there. We're partner channels with them.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And
they're having a live stream tomorrow at 6, where people are getting together to sing Disney songs a cappella style. So if you're interested in that, I would go ahead and check that out.
You don't want him singing. any style.
It's a whole new world.
Please no.
It's about as far as you're going to get with
Can't
me.
dance and you can't sing.
Yeah, see, so see, Live in Lambo said, yeah, he used to purchase boxes like $150,
Yeah.
$200.
Yeah.
Now, and you were doing that weekly. Am I right, Live in Lambo? Because that's what I tried to tell her. New stuff comes out, you buy it.
Yeah.
And I was actually, for many years, I was actually filming. You remember me filming some of this stuff
on his YouTube channel. He said for a long time, and he has.
I was doing
opening
little bit of
boxes.
Disney stuff, but it was mostly me opening up boxes of cards. Hello, Disney World Adventures. How you doing?
Yep, he did that, and we had the wand video that we had has a lot of views, right?
Yes, it was one of the first ones
one of
when
the
we
first
did
ones,
the Harry
yep.
Potter ones.
Yep, and then your Must Do Disney was a big one. Even Josh always says that when he remembers that before. Josh from Resort TV 1, he says he remembers that one.
I ripped that off the. I brought.
He brought a D.
I used to bring a recordable DVD player with me, and I would just connect it to their TVs and it'd copy off their channels. Yeah. So I even I know that they have the new school Mickey Mouse cartoons there now.
But we have all the old ones.
I ripped off their old ones.
We didn't post them because you can't, but
I had the
for our own personal.
Timon and
Pumbaa, the Safety Smart. Yeah.
Safety Smart.
Yeah, I think Steve had a card from the Safety Smart. Someone gave it to him.
Oh,
yeah, we have the cards too. I think.
But I also have the video about the pool and what to do if it gets too hot out. That used to be on the YouTube channel, but I was requested to no longer show it.
Yeah, for
copy infringement.
Copyright infringement. Yeah. So, but we still have it for our personal collection.
Yes. Oh, if you like baseball, my St. Pete video is a huge signed baseball collection. Oh, Lauren Travel. I'll have to go out and take a look at that.
Well, he loves his baseball. Well, anything that's hard to get, that it's like this Starbucks cup was hard to get, but he had to go on the hunt to get it, and we found it. We're lucky to find it. He's like, we'll get it.
I don't
Haunted Mansion stuff. We're on the hunt to get it.
I don't like pre-ordering stuff. I don't know why. I'm weird like that. Remember, gaming systems. Remember, PlayStation 2, 3, 4, all of them.
Yep. That was when Ronnie
when
was
the
a
Switch,
baby.
or when the Switch came out.
I had to go out and wait in line with him in a carriage because I didn't work then. And
I have to
get the PS.
I really think it's the hunt, and then when I get these things, I'm like, now I don't want it.
Hey, D&G Explorers, how you doing? It's like the thrill of the hunt, and then once you get it, you're like, because like the Haunted Mansion stuff, the 50th anniversary, we just came upon it. People are waiting in line. I was like, what's this? And we got in, and not like we needed it really. Well, we don't need any of this stuff really. You don't need it. You just want it. Well, it's just fun.
It brings back memories.
Yeah, it remembers everything.
Did we say hello to the D&G Explorers?
I did, but you can say hi to them again.
Hello, D&G Explorers. How's it going today?
And I don't see what's your name? Kim's not on there, but I want to show everyone what Kim sent me. I wanted this guy when we were down there when you couldn't find him. I just love me. So
yeah,
cute.
I think you posted something on Twitter trying to look for him.
Yeah.
I know. I think some people gave us some ideas where to try to find him if he was still around.
Yeah. So we had an extra Haunted Mansion wishable. Yeah. So we sent it to Kim, and then she sent me this. So it's pretty cool. I love it.
Yeah, and we do have an extra. I don't want to spoil it, but Splash Mountain wishable.
Yeah.
If anyone's collecting that, we can try to dig out which duplicate we have, and if you need it, we'll just send it to you. You don't even have to give us anything in return. As you can see, we have more than enough here. If we have desires to move to Florida for many reasons.
Yeah.
Right. I just like the weather.
We don't like the snow.
I'm tired. I don't know. Maybe Shep still likes the snow and the cold, but me, I'd rather be closer to Disney.
Yeah.
Or just Florida in general.
Mm-hmm.
Be in the warmer weather all the time. Be able to I wear all shorts all year round now.
Yeah.
But,
they don't even own a jacket or a pair of pants.
But
and it's like
we
below
have
zero.
desires to move there,
Mm-hmm.
and hoping to do that. I don't know, within the next few years. But the thing that I'm really worried about is how are we going to move all this stuff down and have room for it? Because in Florida, they don't have basements.
Yeah.
We have basements here.
Yeah.
Right. I need like a double-decker house or something. Snow is the worst. I haven't been happy that I had to change the jackets and pants. So, Mac, where are you living that you had to change into jackets and pants already? I mean, I know here it's hit like 70, 71.
Yeah.
Early in the
I don't
morning.
wear shorts unless it's 75 because that's more comfortable for me. But
the other day you went out with a hoodie, hat, and gloves,
No, I
and it was
never had-
59
No.
out. You're like, "Ugh."
no, it wasn't a hat and gloves.
You were tempted.
No, it wasn't that bad. I like it when it's chilly like this a little bit. It's good for sleeping. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's really cold in the morning.
Yeah.
But I like it.
Where's Mac? Are they in New Hampshire?
Oh, I don't know. It's an hour from us.
Yeah. Yeah, Mac, I'm still wearing shorts in the wintertime. But that's because I'm not outside that often. Right.
Yeah.
When I go to the office,
yeah.
I go to the house to the car. Yeah, it's a short little walk.
Yeah.
Drive to Waltham. But I park in a parking garage.
Yeah.
So the only time I'm outside is between the driveway to the house.
Yeah.
I think I can manage that.
Yeah.
It's not too bad. I do love when we're down in Florida in December and we're out in shorts, right? Ronnie and I will be in shorts at nighttime, 40s, 50s.
Yeah, everyone's freezing.
We're thinking it's still like, it's awesome, right? And everybody's looking at us, the locals, because, they get the jackets and the hats and the gloves. And we're just still in T-shirts and shorts, right?
Oh, he does. You live in New Hampshire. Okay. We were there yesterday, actually. Merrimack.
Yeah, I just figured because I think New Hampshire gets a because they're
a little chilly. The mountains, yeah, they get chilly. We're in like the Worcester Hills, so we're a little.
We're near Mount Wachusett. We can actually see Mount Wachusett. I think that's
no, that's not over there. It's this
all
way.
right, but we're really
close.
10-15 minutes from this Mount Wachusett ski resort.
You get to wear your fuzzy boots like once a year. Well, I do it like that because you have your boots, your hoodies, your sweatshirts, and all your stuff. Different stuff, not just shorts.
You get the Han Solo look, right? There was an article, the Han Solo look.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah,
the women come back with the vest, the jeans, with
the
yeah.
Yeah. But it's not.
All right. So what else do you want to get into?
I don't know.
My mind's all mush from watching football most of the day.
What else is going on? Oh, we can tell a funny story about eBay. When we bought stuff on eBay, we got hacked, and people started to buy weird stuff.
So I ordered. So I think it was like Steve's World.
Yeah.
So they're part of the This and That. So I've been watching their videos, and I saw one of them had you noticed the special Millennium Falcon map.
Yeah.
So that came out if you went opening day. We didn't have a chance to get that because we went on a
they didn't even give us a map at all. No.
Yeah. So I wanted it. So I don't know. It was like Wednesday night, Tuesday night. One of those nights we stayed up late hunting it down on eBay.
Got a good price.
You get a decent price for it. It was like, I don't know, less than $10, and that included shipping. So I didn't mind it. I kind of wanted it. And I think I ordered some an open day pin.
Yeah.
It was cool. It wasn't that like $20 or less. So we did that. I went on last night because I wanted to know, all right, has this thing been shipped? Are we okay? And I look on there, and it said I won an auction for the skimpy little bathing suit for 99 cents. And I'm like, what?
And he's like, did you order a bathing suit?
I'm screaming. She's up there in the house. I'm like, did you just order? Why are you ordering a bathing suit? It's about to be fall time.
First of all, that wasn't a bathing suit. That was like dental floss. Like, I'm going to wear that. I mean, a person of my age or shape is not going to fit into that.
Yeah. And then when I looked down my history a little more, it said I bought a package of Skittles for $5. Right? Do you remember that?
Yeah, I was like, who buys Skittles on eBay?
I think it was a special flavor too.
Oh, I know it was like the flag one, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
So I'm like, this is strange. And then I started digging deeper, and we went to recently viewed, and it was even skimpier
Oh yeah.
bathing. I mean,
Yeah.
even.
Oh, there was a bracelet for 150.
150 about that.
They didn't win the bid.
Apparently, I bid $115, $115 on. And so what I realized was when it took me a little time, but I work in tech, so I kind of understand what's going on.
Yeah.
When I looked, it all happened. It seemed like right after I did ordered those other things.
Yeah.
So somehow it got hacked. So the moral of the story was, so what I did to protect myself, the first thing I did is I changed the password.
Yeah.
Second thing I did is I removed my PayPal account and my credit card. Just because I can enter it anytime. It's just I don't trust eBay. They've already been hacked once that we know of.
Right.
But I think to totally be safe, and I've been doing this more and more on sites, is I turned on two-way authentication, which is kind of a pain. Because what that means is you not only do you have to sign in with your regular password, but the company, the website you're going to also sends you a text message with a code that you then put in. And that's kind of the safest thing to do.
Yeah.
If you on credit card sites, anything that takes credit card data. So I kind of enabled that and kind of showed. I know you're kind of tech illiterate, but kind of showed her.
Illiterate? That's about right. Yeah. I just started using Twitter. I don't know.
Yeah. But that's something that many of you should look into if you can ever use two-way authentication. I know it's pain. I know but protect yourself from fraud. And if they won that bid, that would have been $150. I'll tell you, I saw the bathing suits out because I was wondering the same. I'm like,
and they would come in November 1st, so it's like they come from China.
So I was like, A, this isn't going to fit you. No offense.
Yeah.
And two, if my daughter's ordering this, I got to sit down and have a talk with her. So. Yeah, Nick's picks. That's a good idea. We actually we have a special credit card that we use just for all online purchases that we make.
Yeah.
I don't think we ever use our checking for anything.
No.
I don't want to risk.
Well, we use our Disney credit card, so we get the points, and it helps pay for our dues for.
But we do have a special one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point because there might be some DVC members on there. Do you guys know that if you use the Disney Visa, that you accrue points? So what we do is I pay all our groceries, gas, as many monthly bills that I have. I use that Disney card so I can get the Disney points. I pay it off once the bill comes in, so I don't want to get finance charges for that.
Right.
But with those points, you can actually use that to pay off your yearly dues on the DVC. And we've only been members for 2 years, so if I've had to pay dues twice. I think out of pocket, I've had to pay a total. It was less than $100 total for the 2 years that I had to come with money out of my pocket, which is
because we used to use that the bonus points to buy souvenirs, but better to use that. It's
because I was hoping that we would buy a little less souvenirs, which is hasn't been happening. Our home resort's Wilderness Lodge, Copper Creek.
Yeah. And we don't have a P.O. box, Rachel.
Yeah. So that gets us comfortably gets us 10 days during the summertime. Mm-hmm. Right now with the kids in school, it's where we can go.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about, do I buy more? I like the Riviera Resort, but I also know that I already get $190. I can get all the full DVC membership perks.
Yeah.
That if I wanted to, I may start looking into buying more points on the reseller market. Mm-hmm. I can get a different home resort, which can help if I want to stay at a different place.
Yeah.
Than always.
Yeah.
Wilderness Lodge, but you can also get them cheaper. Mm-hmm. If you just got to do a little bit of research there.
Yeah.
And then if it's buying for the first time from the reseller, It used to be 25 to get the full perks from Disney. It was 25 points you had to buy from them, but I think they're up in that to 50 or 75. It was something.
75.
I think it is
Yeah.
something substantial.
Yeah.
I know. So, but I also look at it as, do I want to buy more points if we're thinking of moving down there? Because I still might want to stay there,
Mm-hmm.
but if I'm living there, am I going to want to? I don't know.
Yeah. I think that's what happens to a lot. Is it they get Saratoga.
So Mac, I'm wondering, because I mean, we like Copper Creek. The only thing I don't like about the Wilderness Lodge is the little boat that you take over to Magic Kingdom. It just it only fits about 30 to 40 people. It just seems like you're always waiting, and it seems like you're always waiting. It's always a long line, and I always count for every 2 boats going over to Fort Wilderness. There's only 1 Wilderness Lodge boat. That's just not cutting it for me. Knowing that's a deluxe and you're paying a lot of money.
I mean, we like the boat, but it just takes forever. That's it.
I think it's because we're living in the Northeast. We're not patient. We don't like to wait. It's always go, 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 go.
Right.
And it's very fast paced. I mean,
Right. Yeah.
I think it's just the lifestyle living in the Northeast.
Right.
That I don't like to wait. If I want to go, if there's somewhere I want to go or need to go, I just want to get moving towards there.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering, my question to Mac is, have you had trouble trying to get into those other resorts? I know when we did Bay Lake, we didn't have a problem.
Mm-hmm.
But this last time we were having a little issues, and I kind of abandoned it and just decided to stay at Wilderness Lodge.
Yeah. I liked Bay Lake, but I didn't feel. I mean, we loved because you could walk and you were close and you go upstairs.
And the pools were nice.
And the pools were nice.
But for Bay Lake, it was. And it's similar to Wilderness Lodge. Wilderness Lodge, their quick service food area.
Yeah.
It's
but you
very
have to
small.
go to the Contemporary.
And then at Bay Lake, you have to go to the Contemporary, which I just didn't.
Yeah. And the room wasn't as Disney themed as I like. It felt just like a plain old room.
Yeah.
I mean, it was comfortable and it
was like more like
needed,
a DoubleTree or a Hilton kind of feel. I don't know. Plus, maybe when we got there, the toilet paper roll, you could spin remember that was breaking off the wall. It broke off
the wall and they had to come and fix it.
So maybe that's just our whole experience.
Yeah, it seemed like a little beat up. The room was like a little beat up. But it was still fun. I mean, we always have fun.
So Max says if he goes, it sounds like if you do it right at the 7-month mark,
mm-hmm.
so we do your home resort so you have a backup plan.
Right.
And then at the 7-month mark, book your other one.
Mm-hmm.
4th of July, Parkview, room for Bay Lake.
Oh. Mucho dinero.
Yeah, wow. That's good. You were able to get Lakeview during that time. I could see that being tough.
Yeah.
Even Christmas time, I was thinking of trying to get because I wanted to get like Boardwalk or something for the 30th and 31st of December, even the 1st. So that way I could just walk and not have to deal with all the crowds, and was willing to use DVC points. And I tried for months.
Nothing.
I even tried now just scheduling a few trips at any DVC resort.
Yeah.
It's been tough. And I don't know, I want to spend a lot because you're not in the room as much. It's more just to sleep and shower.
Yep, that's it.
So that's why
you don't use the amenities at that time. You don't really go in the pool. It's kind of too chilly for it. You know, there's some warm days, but it's not like the summer. It's more relaxed. You know, at Christmas time, you got to be there the whole day at the park because it
can shut down.
Filled up to capacity. So
and we chose Pop Century because it's still cheaper of any place that if you're going to stay on site,
mm-hmm.
but it also has the Skyliner,
mm-hmm.
and I'm thinking that's going to help with at least the Epcot crowds.
Yeah,
and that's my thinking.
Yeah, and it's fun. I like Pop Century. I don't mind. I mean, we've
stayed there before, and I know that I believe you stayed there since they refurbed, right?
Yeah. I mean, we like every resort we stayed at. It's just it's just room size, and it's the only difference really.
So we typically do studio when we do DVC. Is one bedroom really worth the price? Can people tell us their feedback on that? I do know starting next year, I believe how can I say this? To get a studio room, the number of points needed is going up because what I read was everyone seems to be going for deluxe. It seemed to be a better deal, and no one was going for the 1 and 2 bedroom. So they're trying to even out that inventory.
Yeah,
I know.
But if you have a certain amount of people, you have to have.
If you have more than 4, you only can have 4 in the deluxe. Except I thought there was one place.
4 in the studio.
4. Sorry, yeah, 4 in the studio. Although I think there was one resort that you could have 5.
Yeah.
And I know the 1 bedroom gets you a full size kitchen, and the washer and dryer. We don't get that in our studio.
No. We just get a fridge, toaster.
So the older resorts have lower point numbers, so it can be worth it.
Yeah.
That's true. So something like that's why I wanted to try Boardwalk, because it is a 3 to 4 point difference in the studio per day than the Wilderness Lodge, and that just allowed for us. How I look at it is I can kind of. Thanks for joining Nick's Picks. I like to try to bank points so that way, maybe we can afford to do one of those bungalows. I don't know if those things might be more money than
I don't really care about.
But you know what I mean. Try something different. Because I'd love to try even the cabins at Wilderness Lodge, right?
Yeah, those look nice. Yeah.
I would stay there.
Yeah. Plenty of room.
In Saratoga Springs, actually, Max said that Saratoga Springs. Yeah. We almost had a room. We almost were going to stay there because of Star Wars: Galaxy Edge. Remember?
Yeah.
Because that was the one
that had availability. Nothing else had.
So what happened was, before I knew about the pass holder previews, I was about to split. I had 5 different DVC resorts I was staying at different days, and Saratoga Springs had like 8 of the days or 7 of the days I needed, and I was going to do one at Bay Lake, one at Copper Creek.
Yeah. That would have been a nightmare changing 5 days, 5 different resorts. No.
You just need a backpack. Or be like Brer Rabbit with the stick in the little...
the little napkin and the stick.
Hey.
Going to each resort. No.
That stinks, Mac.
Oh, that stinks.
I'm sure you probably were looking forward to that.
That would have been fun.
Yeah, because I remember we did the tour. They before we bought, they gave us a tour of those cabins, and it was just
nice.
It was awesome. I mean, I would have loved to stay there all the time.
Yeah, I would like it as my house.
It has
a bigger kitchen than I got.
I told you if you let me get the Jiffy Pop popcorn last night.
No! Yeah,
the house would have been burnt down.
Yeah,
I've already almost burnt the house. I think you were in the shower when I had that thing. Flaming.
Yeah,
it was flaming. She had to come. I think you came with like a bucket of water.
No, you guys didn't know what to do. I just take the sprayer from the sink and just spray it. Mothers know how to do things. Dad's just like, oh, it's on fire. Let's run around the house with it on fire. I'm like, water.
Well, I'm just like Tom Hanks in Castaway. I made fire. We don't always.
That's why we don't have nice things.
Yes, we do.
Except for Disney things.
We have nice things.
Yeah, our house is from the 70s. It's the 70s. The kitchen is the 70s. But it's all right.
It's small.
It works. No, it doesn't really work, but I got to.
You still have kids and a crazy dog.
Yeah, but it's not convenient for cooking. I have no counter space, and I have no table. But yeah, I know he doesn't care. He doesn't have to do it.
I just don't want the bills.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know, because you're gonna buy all this stuff. This is my new kitchen right here. That's all right. Maybe I'll get a new kitchen.
Has the other thing? Has anyone seen the new It 2? My son's bugging us to go take him to see it. We saw the first one. We enjoyed the first one. He,
I
and
would say
he
enjoyed it. It's all right.
but no, but it was. I'm saying you weren't bored.
No, I'm bored.
But what
creepy as hell.
I didn't want to take him because I know the run. What I heard was the run time was close to 3 hours, and I know Endgame was 3 hours,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, well, Endgame didn't feel like 3 hours, but I'm worried about horror movies being 3 hours.
That's a long horror movie.
That
Yeah.
I wanted to wait to see what others thought if that was just too long.
I'd definitely be sleeping. Definitely.
No, you wouldn't be sleeping. You would have the sweatshirt over your face like this.
Yeah.
Going like this.
Yeah. And then he'd be like scaring me. Then he'd be putting a balloon in the backyard or something. Scared me.
Oh, that's why I had the balloon near my Twitter name.
Yeah,
a nice little red balloon. So, do you want to wrap it up a little early? Since I want to get ready for the game, and I know a couple of people.
Yep.
If they're still on, will probably want to do the same.
Yep. I think so. We're on the liveplace.com. That's where all the live places go. Family friendly streams, and also Bob and Ashley.
Yeah, hold on. So if you're ever looking for live streams to watch anytime during the week or anything, definitely go there. Has nice full schedules. And it's not just Disney oriented streams. They have non-Disney ones as well.
Yep.
So go ahead, check it out. Gives you a nice schedule.
I just watched the Patriots for Tom Brady.
Shep, I agree. Go Pats, especially after getting Antonio Brown. Max Journey, thanks for joining us. So go ahead. So the schedule for after us.
Bob and Ashley's on at 7, I believe. Disney Life for Me at 8, and Joe Whip Dad is on at 9.
So if you're
that's the schedule. I didn't double check it, but that's what it usually is on Sunday. So I didn't double check.
So
that, but
if you don't want to watch the Sunday night football game of the week,
you get some live.
You get some live streams,
or you can do both.
No, I'll be watching the Pats. I want to see the ring ceremony.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah,
right. Ring ceremony. The fans are going to give it to because they're playing the Steelers, and Antonio Brown came from the Steelers.
Oh.
So the fans are going to be really extra rowdy tonight.
Oh yeah. Like people from Boston aren't rowdy at all.
No, but it's going to be a little extra rowdy.
Yeah.
All right. So, and don't forget to check out Disabled Disney tomorrow if you want to see people singing Disney songs a cappella style. 6 p.m.
Well, he's actually he's secretly rude. We won't tell anyone.
I understand. How can you root for the black and gold? That's how I look at it. I cannot root for the black and gold.
Who? Steelers?
Yes.
Yeah, I watch a lot of football.
Yeah. No, you cannot. That's a team. I know people outside of New England hate the Patriots.
Yeah.
But most people on here are my age.
Yeah.
Have grown up to hate the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah. True.
Right. And we're just not like them. Hey, Disney Buffins. How you doing? We were just about ready to wrap up.
Yeah.
I got a big football game to watch tonight.
Yeah. Football night in America.
In New England.
In New England. Well, America, isn't that what they say? Oh, that's Monday Night Football. I don't know.
Yeah.
You can tell I watch football. I watch something else.
You only like football Sundays because we get when it starts getting a little cooler out, we start cooking at the crock pot or
crack pot.
Crock pot. I said crock pot.
I said crack pot. Like this is a family show. We don't do crack over here. No, the crock pot we make chili or
beef stew,
chicken
pot pie. Maybe next week we might cook on the grill.
Steaks.
I don't know. You have to wait until next week gets here.
It's a surprise. Okay.
Yeah.
But this football means good food.
Yeah. And I get to sit in the chair and never move for the whole day.
Yeah.
So, all right, everyone, we're gonna wrap it up. I want to say thanks for everyone that joined us. Thanks for participating.
Yep. And we got a new video coming out. What, Tuesday?
Tuesday. Yep.
It's a date.
Haunted Mansion 50th anniversary merch.
Yep. And then Friday is our day 2.
Day 2.
Day 2.
Yep.
So if you didn't check out our day 1 vlog, it's kind of long, but it's jam-packed full of what we did the first day. And it was
Yep, I'm working on day 3 now for the following weekend. I'm going through over an hour's worth of footage and trying to cut it down to less than 30 minutes.
yeah.
I think it's going to take me a little while.
Yep. But you can see what we did. It's
Yep.
a crazy adventure.
All right, everyone.
Thanks, everyone,
Thank
for
you.
watching.
Bye.
See you next week. Bye.